Hey friends, I'm here at 4th Avenue in 9th Street. And I just got off the G train from Long Island City. We're almost at the end of the line, and this station is served by the legacy IND system and also the BMT. And we're going to go downstairs and get a train back to the city. But this is the G train, in the R train platform. We're on the platform at the R train to Bay Ridge, and there's a G train towards Long Island City, Court Square. So this is kind of an interesting station, a lot of history. I'll put a few things in the notes. And we just came from Smith and 9th Street, which is the highest station in the system. All right, friends, here we're going to go downstairs. This is my first time at the station, so I'm not quite familiar with it. Okay, that's the R train to Bay Ridge. We want to take the R train via the F and G platform. I could also take the F train. So there's F and G to Manhattan and Queens. Could take the F into Manhattan. And here's just an overview of the fare control area. So I'm gonna go back up here. I think I took the wrong staircase.
Put it in the system.
Okay. So this platform, the G train terminates at Church Avenue, and the F terminates at Coney Island. And across the opposite platform from us are trains to Manhattan and to Long Island City and Queens. So here we go. Here's the R train to Manhattan and Queens. So we just came off the legacy IND lines, the independent lines, and we're gonna head to the BMT subway. It's the legacy Brooklyn Manhattan transit, and we'll be going up Broadway in Manhattan to 42nd Street or 34th Street. So this is the oldest part of the station. This was built, I want to say, like around 1911, and the part we came off of, the I&D part, was, I believe, was built like in the 20s or late 20s. We hit that pretty good. I'm gonna see how much of this I can record.
This is a Manhattan-bound R train. The next stop is Union Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
So we're at West 4th Street, and I'm not really familiar with the line until we get into Manhattan.
Hello everyone, the New York City Police Department would like to remind you to keep your belongings inside and stay aware of your surroundings. If you see something suspicious in the station or on the train, tell a police officer or an MTA employee. Thanks for riding with us.
So by the time we got out of the G train upstairs, we're about 7 minutes into the ride into Manhattan. So we got on this train. We'll call it 7 minutes, and we'll see how long it takes to get to Manhattan. This train eventually will go all the way out to Forest Hills and Queens. Queens, the train goes local, so it does make quite a few stops. In Manhattan, I believe it also goes local.
The next stop is Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center.
Okay, so the next station is Atlantic Avenue, like downtown Brooklyn. Barclays Center, and the Long Island Railroad has a big terminal there. And currently, I believe they're just running shuttle trains from, they call it the Atlantic Terminal, downtown Brooklyn, to Jamaica to change for other Long Island Railroad trains. Now this equipment we're on, I believe, is a R160. It is 60 foot long. Really couldn't hear that announcement. Transfer point on the system in Brooklyn. Across the way is can't really tell.
The next stop is Hall Avenue.
Security is a bit beefed up on the subways. 2 cops on every train between the hours of 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. And this is Saturday, and this is about noontime, not quite even noontime.
Attention everyone. Officers from the NYPD are on the platform should you need their assistance.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Okay, I think that was a D train. I could have taken that, and that goes express. Yeah, that's the D. Yeah, I should have taken that express into Manhattan and get a view from the bridge, Manhattan Bridge. Well, like I mentioned earlier, I'm really not familiar with this line. That's my first time at that station. Next up is DeKalb Avenue. I might be able to transfer there. I'm not sure. At DeKalb, I could transfer to a Q train, which goes express in Manhattan. We'll try to do that. Okay, we have a Q, a B, so I'm looking for, let's see if we have a countdown clock here. No Q between 34th Street, Herald Square, and Prospect Park. N Express is a local. Stops at in Brooklyn. So this is not super helpful because we're here, and it looks like I should have stayed on that train. And I'm gonna head here or 42nd Street. So the next stop is Manhattan, Canal Street. Okay. So there is an N train in 1 minute to Astoria, and that will be local. So I'm going to take that. So 1 minute we'll take the N. And I think it will go like to the bottom of Manhattan to Whitehall Street. Yeah, I can see that this track is taken out of service. I can see a little red flashing like lantern up ahead. Or maybe it's just guys working. Okay, that's why they're going slow. A lot of work is done on the weekends, late night and weekends, and you know that's what's happening here. So these are the oldest cars in Manhattan. These are the R46s. They are 80 feet long. And they run them in 8-car sets. I'm sorry, they're 75 feet long. 8-car sets, so they're 600 feet, train 600 feet long. So the rest of the ride will be underground. I was hoping we'd get the bridge view. That's why I was kind of gonna go for the D train, but so I believe our next stop will be Manhattan at Whitehall Street, which is down near the Staten Island Ferry, down the bottom of Manhattan Financial District. We'll see. So these being the oldest cars in the system, they don't have the lighted maps. The announcements are manual, made by the conductors, so sometimes they are hard to hear. These cars will be replaced by the R211s, but I have a feeling they're going to be around for a few more years. The oldest cars in the system are the R44s in Staten Island, and they're just starting to be replaced by the R211Ss. Again, we'll probably have those cars around for maybe 2 years. And this car here is built, they started building these in 1975, so they're 50 years old. The ones in Staten Island are like 2 years older. But I mean, there's been rebuilds. You can see it looks pretty good. And they made an announcement recently. These orange, different shade of orange seats are a thing of the past. They're just going to go with the all blue. And these kind of like individual or bucket type seats. That's also be a thing of the past, and just go with the straight bench seats. And I don't know if you can tell, but we're going pretty slow here. There's a lot of switches, a lot of activity, transit activity in downtown Brooklyn, and then we'll be. It feels like we're gaining a little elevation. Maybe we'll be going over the bridge. Oh, this is great. Okay, we're gonna go over the Manhattan Bridge. I'll try to get some views for you all. Brooklyn bound train. So this bridge is also has vehicle traffic, and there's a pedestrian and bike lane traffic too. So we're looking down onto an area called Dumbo, the area below the Brooklyn and Manhattan Bridge. And there's the Brooklyn Bridge. Beautiful Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know if you can see it. And down front, there's some lights on it. Is the carousel. Financial districts. So I was wrong. We're not going into Whitehall Street, which is the area where we're looking at now. We're going directly into Canal Street. So this is the East River. The highway down below is the East River Drive. Great views. It's a little bit overcast today. It's going to snow later. It's great to see. Great to see all the sights. It's worth a trip. So we're in the tunnel now. Let's see what we check the time. It's still before noon. It's about 11:55. So we'll have Canal Street, and then we'll see if we go up. We're going to go up Broadway. We might be on the Express. I'm not sure. Okay, we're in Canal Street, and this is a big transfer point as well. Okay, I couldn't hear what the next stop was. If it's this is Express, I think the next stop should be 14.
Stand clear to closing doors, please.
All right. into the ride, or actually 19 minutes into the ride. So we were in the station about 7 minutes at 4th Avenue, 9th Street.
Spring Street.
Okay, we're at Spring Street, Prince Street, so we're gonna go local. We're at Prince, which is like in Soho area, and the next stop should be
Queensborough N train, next stop
8th Street, which is NYU. Okay, we're continuing up Broadway. This is 8th Street. Next street will be the next stop will be 14th Street, so we'll be at Union Square, just heading north up Broadway.
Queensborough N train, next stop 14th Street. Clean closed door.
Okay, we're at 14th Street, which is a express station. So there's an island platform,
Step all the way in, use all available doors, please.
and we're a mile away from our destination, which will be 34th Street, Howard Square. We're going to make a couple of local stops on the way at 23rd Street and 28th Street, but we're close. I mean, I could walk, but I'll hang on for the ride. this is a busy station too, Union Square. So transfer to the 4, 5, and 6 Lexington Avenue line. So we're 31 minutes in the ride. We got less than a mile to go. But we are going to make 2 intermediate stops. So we're at 23rd Street, and next stop will be 28, and then we'll get
Step all
out.
the way in, use all available doors, please.
Our friends going to be getting out of the next station, which is 34th Street, Herald Square, where Macy's is, and not too far walk from Penn Station, Madison Square Garden. And I want to thank everybody that's come along for the ride from 4th Avenue and 9th Street in Brooklyn. We made it here less than on the train, less than 30 minutes, and we did have that little delay where I got out of the R train to what I to get the queue, which wasn't running. So, anyways, we're on the end, and we did get to see the view of Manhattan from the Manhattan Bridge, facing towards the financial district and Brooklyn Bridge. So anyways,
34th Street, Herald Square, turn to the BDFM, QRW, connection to the pass terminal.
we are here.
Queensbound N train, next stop, 42nd Street, Times Square.
So anyways, friends, here we are, 34th Street and Broadway, and this is the R40, the train of R46 cars, the oldest cars in Manhattan, and Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx. And it was a great ride. Friends, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.